As a fellow entrepreneur, we're going to share a story with you today that started back in 1987. The story has lasted right through to today, and I'm sure it's going to continue for a while on, and it basically involves the forming of over 22 odd companies over that time, starting in 1987 up to today. I think it's actually more than 22. We must be on about 24 at the moment, and they've spanned many different disciplines. So we started out in retail, and we ventured into e-commerce from there. We've got a services business that's focused on the business process outsourcing side. And when I use the word we, it's actually me, so that you understand that. But to give you an idea of the growth and scale of what we've been involved in, the largest enterprise today that started back in 1990 employs over 2,200 people in one single enterprise, and there's a whole lot of businesses that have spun out of that, and then some ones that have just been started along the way as we went along. So it's a great story for experience, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to share experiences with you as entrepreneurs and encourage you in your journey. And then we're going to tell you a little bit later on about a really cool business valuation tool that we've developed that's taken all these years of experience and put them into a product that's going to help you to grow your business more effectively, give you a little bit of focus, give you some direction, and allow you to be able to value your business and understand the value of what you've built. You know, as entrepreneurs, we work really hard. We work long hours. People always tell us we get lucky. No one gets lucky. You've worked really hard to build what you've built, and with a little bit of direction and a little bit of help, you'll be surprised at how much bigger it can be. And we will share with you in later videos actual case studies of businesses that we have helped, and we've taken them on an earnings journey that's allowed them to grow their own value and give them a little bit of direction in terms of what they did. My story, I started out as an entrepreneur not because I had a moment of euphoria where I had this light bulb going on my head. I was unemployed. So when you're unemployed, there's nothing that's a greater driver of innovation and allows you to get really going quickly. And the other part of my journey I want you to understand is I was never funded. I never had a rich father, I never had an uncle, I never had a bank or anybody that was behind me. Everything was bootstrapped and organically grown. You know, if I look back, that's really a saving grace. I think if you've got a large bank account standing behind you, you're not quite as focused on how the funds are spent, and you tend to lack a little bit of focus when it comes to expenditure and how that expenditure is made, and it actually takes you longer to succeed. So in the early businesses that we built, we were so focused on profit. If that business didn't turn a profit in the first month, we just couldn't carry on because there was no money. And that was a great taskmaster. That was a great experience to allow us to focus and be able to deliver what was expected. And I mean, we've taken that same philosophy and we've mapped it over 24 odd enterprises. All of them still trade today, and they've been merged or acquired or whatever along the way in some instances, but some of them have been going right from day one and are still going. That's the one that's got the 2,200 odd people sitting inside it. That's still trading today, and that was started back in 1990. So it gives you a sense of what we're bringing to you, the experience we bring to you, and what we want to share with you in the growth of your business. So that's where I get to the point where we want to tell you about BizVal. So it's www.bizval.co. Very simple, a global facing service that allows you to tap into the experience that we as a team. So there's three of us in this business. We all come from diverse backgrounds. I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm going to bet the family farm on absolutely everything. We have a chartered accountant and investment banker involved, and we've taken all this experience and condensed it down into the service that allows you to put your numbers in. You'll see it's a party at the front and a business at the back. You'll hear the podcasts and the things that explain it like that, and we want you to have fun putting your numbers in and seeing what your business is worth. And then once we've done that, we're able to help you by picking out certain aspects of it and showing you where you should focus your attention to make your business more and more valuable. And we're going to, as I said, we're going to share case studies with you. So it's accurate, it's truthful. What you're going to find is it's super reasonable. So in my experience over the 30 odd years that I've been going, we've had to do formal valuations in the businesses that we built. And it's a daunting experience. The first time you do it, There's jargon thrown at you. You've got investment bankers crawling over your business and accountants, and they want numbers from you. And we've taken that and made it absolutely simple. But don't be fooled by the simplicity. It's highly accurate, and it gives you a value that is very close to, if not better, than one you would have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars building. So we've distilled that experience down. We've written into an algorithm. There's some programming stuff sitting in the background of it. Don't be fooled by the simplicity of the front end. That's helping you to understand what the actual value of your business is. And you know, when I look back in my life, if I'd had this when I was starting out, I would have gone a lot faster, and I would have built with a lot more focus, and I would have built more valuable businesses. So my mistake was not to have this focus. But you know what? That's why I'm here. It's a benefit of experience. I'm sharing my experience with you so you didn't have to make the mistake, and you can grow your business a lot faster and a lot more effective. So I'm personally, as Howard, I'm looking forward to, over the months that lie ahead, sharing my experience with you and being able to help you build better and more valuable businesses.